Wow, just a couple of weeks left in the regular season. Is that possible that this season has gone so quickly? Hi, everybody. Gene Sapakoff, Warren Pepper here with some more Pigskin picks, and we appreciate your following and playing along with us all year long. Gene, I want to get to some picks in a moment, but first I want to get some response or reaction to Clemson, now number 2 in the latest poll.
A little surprised by that, Warren. I knew they'd be in the top 4. I kind of thought they'd be 4. What the committee seems to be saying to me is that Kelly Bryant's injury was a huge factor against Syracuse, and they're almost discounting that loss. A quarterback injury, obviously important. If you look at it that way, yeah, Clemson should be number 2. It's not a big deal. They're going to have a chance to prove themselves down the stretch here, and especially in an ACC championship game against Miami, and that matchup's already locked in.
It all is still ahead of everybody. It all will play itself out. But it seems to me that Clemson is still getting more respect for who they beat and who they played early than really what they've done lately. And even so, they're still number 2. All right, this newly ranked number 2 Tiger team now faces a Citadel team. And I don't think either one of us is expecting a huge upset here. It's kind of a week for Clemson to take a breath.
Yeah, it's a good game for the Clemson players. A lot of guys are going to get to play. Everybody on that roster should get to play on Saturday against the Citadel. And it's a good game from the Bulldogs. They're going to get to tell their grandchildren they played in Death Valley and played against the number 2 ranked team in all the land. I don't think it's that fun of a game for fans, though, Warren. It's just not competitive. They have to spend a lot of money to watch this game and to go to the game. And I would like to see these games played earlier in the season and classified as exhibition games.
Yeah, it's really tough get there for Citadel. For Clemson, though, maybe you do kind of use this opportunity to take a breath. They've really been under the gun for the last month and a half or so, with every single game meaning so much. This gives them a chance to get ready for that final one this year against the Gamecocks. The Gamecocks have a game I think that they do need to be a little careful about, and that's with Wofford.
Wofford's always played them tough, even during the Steve Spurrier years, and that triple option as run by Mike Ayers is so efficient. Wofford headed toward another playoff appearance, and I think they're capable of playing in a national championship Final Four at FCS level again. Wofford really good this year, but South Carolina, Warren, their defensive line is just so deep and really disciplined with what Will Muschamp and Tavares Robinson, the way they coach that. They're not going to have trouble with Wofford this year, and I think it's okay for South Carolina to look ahead to Clemson.
Yeah, there will be an awful lot of that going on, and maybe this is a week that maybe they put some stuff in that adds to that game plan for the next week. But I do think you have to be a little careful. Wofford's very good, and they're very good at what they do. I don't think they'll win the game, but I'll go ahead and say I wouldn't be at all surprised if they're leading at halftime. All right, there aren't as many compelling games nationally this week, so I think it's time we kind of take a look at Wisconsin, who's still undefeated and still on the outside looking in of those top 4.
I'm not ready to go out and buy a cheese head for the Badgers, but I'll tell you what, I don't think they're getting enough respect, and I think they will be in the playoff if they can finish undefeated, which would mean beating Michigan this week, which I predict them to do, and then beating Ohio State in the Big Ten championship game. And I think, Warren, you could have a scenario even like this, where Wisconsin, as an undefeated Big Ten champion, gets in over a second-place SEC team, even Alabama. Even Alabama with 1 loss is not going to get in ahead of Wisconsin if the Badgers keep rolling like this. And I think you can't control your own destiny technically, but they control their own situation. If they're undefeated, they're in.
Yeah, the Badgers definitely the biggest and best opportunity for the Big Ten to have a representative in that Final Four this year. So I see them winning as well against Michigan, even though that will be a very tough test, but it's all right there in front of them as well. They win out, I think they're going to be in that Final Four. So there you go. Just congrats again to those of you who were 10-0 a week ago. Gene's had a very good last month. The old dog here is kind of just plugging along here, all right? But we continue to have fun with it. We appreciate all your participation. All 10 of his picks will be in the column on Saturday morning, and good luck.